Hi, Brian Rooney here from Succeed with Brian and author of Traffic to Infinity. In this training video I want to describe to you how to set up a basic sign-up form to place on your website. This is to capture information as in a name and email address for customers or potential customers. I'm doing this on Aweber. Aweber is one of the autoresponder programs that I promote in my ebook Traffic to Infinity. I find it extremely easy to use and relatively cheap considering what all it has to offer. So my current list is Traffic to Infinity. Obviously we click on sign up forms so we can create a form. Create your first sign up form, and on this page you'll see a variety of templates that Aweber has created. There are popular ones, new ones, corporate ones. There's a wide variety of different templates you can use. So let's just click any one, it doesn't really matter. These are all fully customizable. You can change them around, you can change colors. So let's just keep that one, I'm quite happy with that color. Load the template, and you will see we've got a very basic sign up form here. There's nothing in the header, so let's edit the header and put in please send me my copy of Traffic to Infinity, because that's what they've signed up for, that's what they've bought. Let's make that nice and bold. Maybe the colour, what sort of colour would we want? Red. And save. The name and the email fields we will leave them there because that's the most important thing we need. If you wanted to add further fields in here, you can do so by over here. You can create your own field, a new one, and put your own words in. Country is a good one if you want to see which countries you're getting your most sign-ups from or the most sales from. Country is a good one, so let's just put that one in and I'll show you how it works. So you'll see it's now in here and it has a drop-down box. Now the drop-down box lists all the different countries in the world, all pre-populated by Aweber, which is fantastic. Make that a required field. If you're going to put it in there, then obviously you want people to fill it out, so make it a required field and save the field. Alright, so that's saved. Now we need to save the form and go to step 2. You could also, just quickly, you could also put a footer in there if you wanted to, but probably not that necessary, but entirely up to you. If you do, just click on edit footer and type in whatever you want. So we've already saved our form. We'll go to step 2, which is all your basic settings. So the form name, if you are creating a lot of web forms, sign up forms, obviously you need to distinguish between them. So Traffic to Infinity is what this one is all about, so that's easily distinguishable should I want to check on it. The thank you page is a page that you'll be taken to as soon as you click or a customer clicks on the submit button. There are several versions available, a basic version, an audio version, smart, custom page, and or just stay on the current page. The custom page is if you design your own web page where the customer goes back to. You might want to put some nice pictures on or even show them something else. But for this one we're going to use the smart video version, and I'll show you what it looks like. So basically it shows a picture of the ebook again, and it says you're almost done, activate your subscription. An email has automatically been sent by Aweber, but it shows it's coming from myself, and they need to click on a confirmation link before anything else will happen, so that's what they will see. Already subscribed, if a person has already subscribed and they accidentally subscribe again, they will get a quick message just saying you have already subscribed, so we leave that the way it is. Advanced settings, the ad tracking, so when you receive sign-ups, it will show that it come from the Traffic to Infinity sign-up form, so that's your ad tracking. Startup message, Now this is the real crutch of how autoresponders work. So once we have their email address and it automatically gets entered into your list for this particular web form, you have the ability to set up automatic emails which get sent to the customer at various intervals, which you can set up yourself. And this is a fantastic way to not only thank your customer, but also follow up by showing future products, maybe some new products come to market, or some updates, or even further training. I won't go into too much detail on these messages as the email follow-ups as yet. I will do that in another video, but at the moment we'll just leave that as the first follow-up. You can actually send broadcasts as well. This is just like a one-off message to everybody in your list, but for the purposes of this web form, we will be using follow-up messages, so we'll leave that as the follow-up. We'll save the form and go to step 3. Step 3 is how we're going to put this form on your website. Now if you've paid a web designer to set up your website, you'll need to click on this bit here and give the information to your designer so they can install the form. You can have Aweber host the form, or if you are like me and have created your own website, I'm going to install my own form. So we'll click on here to get the HTML code. You simply highlight whole script and copy it and go to the web page where you want to insert it. So this is my thank you page. Once a customer has bought my ebook, they come to this page here, but then I want to capture a bit more information. So I probably will already have their name and email address from PayPal, from the sign up when they paid for their product, but we also want to capture the country as well. So if we come down here, I've already got a page in here where we edit the custom HTML. So we'll put it in the middle so it's nice and square. Click on edit custom, get rid of that, and paste the HTML code which we received from Aweber. So that's in there. Now it doesn't always show, that the form doesn't always show up on Weebly until you publish it, so we can do that now. So we go to publish, which has now been published, and I also want to get the name of that page, which is Traffic to Infinity. No, probably don't need it. Right, so this is my basic site. This is my landing page for my ebook. When people read what I have to offer and then purchase it. Once they buy it, that is where they go to the next page, which is the one, thank you, Traffic to Infinity thank you page. This is where we've just put our sign up form, and this is where we want to capture once again the name, address and the country. So hopefully it's down, yes, right, so here it is here now. So there's the sign up form. Please send me my copy of Traffic to Infinity. The customer will then enter their details in here and click on the submit button. If they, for example, forget to put their name in and click email and put their email address in and the country and click submit, because these two fields or all fields are compulsory, they will get a message saying you've missed out a field. So that happens automatically. So our form is loaded, our sign up form is loaded. That's all we need to do. So that's all the training for setting up your web form. If we go back to the sign up form, that actually saves in Aweber now. So if I went back to my sign up forms, I will now, here it is now, sign up forms for Traffic to Infinity. If I want to go in and edit it, preview it, whatever, change it, maybe change the style, that's what we can do. So also, if you go in and edit your form on here, once you've gone through the whole, finished the editing, that will automatically update on your website. So you just edit it and then you publish it, and it will automatically go through and update on your website. So that's a fantastic little feature. So that's it. That's how you create a sign-up form, a very basic version. Once you get a bit more familiar with how to set them up, then obviously you can have a play around, you can add more forms, and really customize it to however you want. But that Aweber is a very, very simple program to use. So I do suggest that you use Aweber as your autoresponder program. So until the next video, take care. We'll see you again soon.